In the modern world, having a motorcycle camera is almost a necessity. So today we are checking out this AKEEYO AKY 710S 4K wide-angle bike camera that can be permanently mounted and powered by your motorcycle, or you can attach it to your helmet like I've done here and power it from the internal battery. Let's check it out. How long does the battery last? Well, it should power the camera for about 5 hours if you drop the quality to 1080p and turn off the Wi-Fi. But realistically, it should last 3 to 4 hours recording 4K footage at 30 frames per second or 2K footage at 60 frames per second, which is plenty for those scenic rides. And as you can see, the quality you get from the camera is also pretty fantastic. Of course, if you go on much longer rides, you can simply attach a power bank and power it that way, or if it's mounted on the bike and powered by the included USB cable, well, then you don't have to worry about anything at all. The camera would then turn on and off automatically when you apply power from the bike, and since it's water and dust proof, it can be left plugged in for as long as you like. I was specifically looking for a battery powered bike camera though, as this classic Honda has the tiniest battery that's just enough to power the headlights and the turn signals, as everything else has been shipped out of the bike. There isn't even a starter. Anyway, I decided to start this video with the riding footage right away because I think it actually does a really nice job capturing good quality video. The 4K video coming from the Sony Starvis IMX335 sensor is crisp and clear, and the refresh rate is really good as well. Normally, I would recommend switching to lower resolution and higher refresh rate, but the refresh rate is good enough in 4K as well, so I just left it at that. In some older cameras I have tested in the past, the refresh rate would say it's 30 or 60, but it would actually be much lower. This camera does not lie about the refresh rate, which is great to see. It also deals with the high contrast of the sky against the road quite well. The brighter areas are not completely blown out and the details are all there. If you do adventure riding and want to use it as an action cam, then the 2K 60 frames per second is probably the better option. All of these options can be adjusted in the app. More on that later. Another big positive on this product is that you get lots of accessories, once again making it universal and easy to use in different scenarios. Included hardware allows you to install the camera on the handlebars or the rear view mirror, any of them, any other pipe on the bike, and on your helmet or any flat-ish surface, as it has a GoPro compatible mounting hardware with the double-sided tapes included as well. I also really like that it has a 1/4-inch screw mount, so you can attach it to practically anything. Lastly, we get the USB cable for charging, some tools, a micro SD card, and a manual with the specs. Notice how it says the supported Wi-Fi is 2.4 GHz? Well, it works great for going into the app and changing the settings and seeing live view, but unfortunately it's very slow to download videos. It took about 20 minutes to download 4 clips, so it's better to take the memory card out and just plug it into your computer if you need more than 1 or 2 clips at a time. The app does work really well for getting the camera set up, as well as seeing the live view very quickly. And you can also change some of the settings, such as enabling or disabling microphone, changing the video resolution, choosing how long the clips are, and adjusting the exposure in case you mount it behind a tinted windshield. There are a few other settings to adjust, but I'll just leave those alone unless you plan on using the parking monitor feature or the time-lapse recording. Overall, I think the camera is really well built and it feels like quality in the hand, but there are a few things that could be improved. Firstly, I wish there were more indicators as to what is happening. The only real feedback you have is a vibration when it turns on and off and the little LED at the top. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to see in the sun, so it's hard to tell if it's recording or not. I also noticed that when mounted on the handlebars, the footage can be a little shaky, so maybe a better image stabilization would do the trick. Of course, I gave this camera a really hard test as I mounted it on a 50-year-old stripped motorcycle that vibrates like crazy, so something to consider. However, if you are looking for a full-on riding system with TPMS, Apple CarPlay, and more for your motorcycle, check out this video right here and subscribe to the channel for more reviews. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!